In the early days of 2011, an online web show called the Jesus Chatline would start to appear online. The show was centered around answering calls from its viewers on topics pertaining to Christianity. However, the two men behind the show weren't just Christians that decided to start up a web show one day. These were trolls.
I am fucking had it with this bullshit!
I'm gonna fuck you, bitch.
Richard! Richard! Holy fuck!
Steven, get! Holy fuck! Holy fuck! Holy fuck!
With such an original concept and great chemistry between both hosts, it's no wonder why it went on to become popular. They convincingly masqueraded as a valid talk show about Christian beliefs and theology, while in reality, it was a satirical project poking fun at Christian culture. But what happened to the Jesus Chatline? Why did Steven and Richard have a falling out? My name is Cloud, and today I'll be doing a deep dive into the Jesus Chatline. Internet comedians Dustin, aka Richard Burnish, and Jason, aka Stephen Chilton, were the two minds behind the Jesus Chatline, but for the sake of simplicity for this video, we'll be referring to them by their character names, Richard and Stephen. How did these two people originally meet? Well, according to a Reddit AMA by Richard back in 2016, Stephen and him had originally met from a previous job. Richard states, "Stephen and I actually met at a job. I was hired onto a visual effects team working on a children's TV show. Wow, was this show shitty. Anyways, I started there and he already worked there, so we became buddies." Now, in my opinion, the fact that they were both working for a TV show probably explains why they were able to get such high quality commercials for their show.
The path to redemption, yes.
Richard Burnish has changed my life for the positive.
I like his style. It's influential.
You know, we were just shooting a commercial there, you know, for a hair salon, and we just thought it'd be funny to. That's probably why. I mean, that is why they seem like they're not sure what they're saying, or you know, like they're asking Richard. It was just, you know, I think we said that it was like, just to get the nerves out, you know, of being on camera. Just we're gonna ask you a couple silly questions just for fun. They didn't even know.
It's rumored that Stephen was originally the person to come up with the idea for the Jesus Chatline, also known as the Church of the Neon Bible. The concept for the show was that Richard and Stephen would play the part of Christians, taking in calls from its viewers in order to answer their Christian-related questions. They would live stream on Justin TV at first with little to no recognition, but they would go on to be notorious for their near-constant prank callers, the majority of them coming from 4chan's B. Richard and Stephen would intentionally bait people from 4chan by giving out the Jesus Chatline's phone number. During the show, Richard would often speak in an overly calm manner in an attempt to make friendly conversation. He would often break character when talking to more eccentric callers by laughing off screen and coming back with the excuse that he crunched himself.
I just wanted to thank you, Richard, for the anti-homosexual seminar that me and my wife attended a few weeks ago in San Francisco. Nice. After the 1-week intensive anti-homosexuality training and then the 6-week detox in Mendocino County, it was great. Since then, my wife doesn't have those feelings for other women anymore, and I've never been happier. It's the best $40,000 I've ever spent, so I just wanted to give you a deep, heartfelt thanks for all of that.
Stephen, on the other hand, was more rigid and having less tolerance for obvious low-effort troll calls. Stephen appreciated quirky characters or clever callers, such as the one person calling in to discuss Richard's package, a collection of items designed to help sinners find their faith in God.
I've done some horrible stuff in the past few weeks.
Yeah.
And I want to know if Richard's package is all I need.
Richard's package is all you need. Richard's package is in demand. It's a large package that you will receive, and it will be the answer to everything. Now, I don't want to give away all the secrets to the package. We are going to make a video, though, on Richard's package very shortly.
All right, because it does sound like a large package, and that's what I need right now, is a large package to turn me back on to Jesus.
Throughout the series, Richard and Stephen are both portrayed as con artists, scamming viewers for money and promoting their branch of Christianity, known as the Church of the Neon Bible. In one particular episode, they pretend that they are imprisoned and start raising money for their bail.
We were attempting to raise money for our new church. And we thought that if we could stage my death, that we could maybe get a good trust fund going so that we could raise enough money to start our Church of the Neon Bible. The fact of the matter is that we were caught by the authorities. As we all know, the Lord works in mysterious ways. And to be quite honest, cash doesn't.
Why did the Jesus Chatline become so popular? I reached out to a few fans of the community to ask them this. Here's the responses. The person behind the Jesus Chatline re-upload channel said this: "It's funny, and Stephen and Richard's acting made it questionable as to if it was real or not. This was also before Twitch became popular and became the main hub for trolling. The little jokes that were in the show made it rewarding to become a repeat watcher too." A member of Richard Burnish's Discord said this: "Jesus Chatline, especially in the early days, really had this aura of being a real thing, run by actual con artists. Seeing them get what they got was a reason to keep watching, but there was also just how humorous it became after you realized it was a con. Stephen and Richard, especially in the after shows, seemed like lifelong friends. At some point it became less about the trolls, but more wanting to see them break character. The show is truly something unique, and with the early heydays of 4chan raids, nothing has ever came close. A truly great episode is the prayer for victims of violence, my Lord." In my opinion, the Jesus Chatline was popular for two reasons. One, because the show was so innovative for their time. There wasn't anything like it at the time. Many people actually believed that this web show was real, while fans of the show knew that it was a gag. And two, because it was accessible, and all you needed was an internet connection and a phone in order to join in on the fun. In 2011, interactions like this were typically unheard of, so this became a unique factor in contributing to the show's success. The popularity of the show eventually got to the point where the host would end up being recognized in public. On Richard's AMA, he talks about how he went to a Russell Brand show and was recognized in the middle of the crowd by Russell. The show was only rising in popularity, so why did it end?
Did I copyright JCL? Yes, I did. Yeah, there was a time where I did copyright the JCL. And it was, to be totally honest, at that time it was to try and get it removed from YouTube. You know, I was kind of going through a thing, and I didn't want it to exist anymore. And I thought the best way to get it removed was to, you know, me and Stephen had talked about it, and I told him what I wanted to do, and he was supportive of it. So, yeah, I got a copywritten thinking that I'm like, okay, let's get this removed. You know, it really started to, that world bled into my personal life. And it was kind of panicked. I kind of freaked out, you know, and I kind of wanted to kill it.
Richard was doxxed upon the rise in popularity of the show. All of his details were leaked, and he states that it played a major role in him leaving the show. He then went on to copy strike all videos on YouTube related to the Jesus Chatline in order to prevent it from affecting his future. With him being doxxed, it would be easy for people in his personal life to see the web series. This could possibly lead to issues due to the jokes that were being made on the show. There was also some kind of dispute between Richard and Stephen. There isn't any evidence explaining directly what happened, but there is an answer on his Reddit AMA that gives us a little bit of insight. Somebody asked, "Richard, is it true that you tried to prevent Stephen from continuing on with the Jesus Chatline? And how is your relationship with him now?" Richard replies, "No, I've never stopped anyone from using the Jesus Chatline clips or footage. I mean, just check YouTube and see all the people with clips and channels with Jesus Chatline. This was a rumor that came about to portray me as a shitty person. The last time Stephen and I spoke was by phone about me copywriting the show. We don't talk anymore." One of the greatest flaws from the Jesus Chatline was not recording their own episodes. Many episodes were lost from the early days of the Jesus Chatline, but the most infamous of them all was being the Live in Japan episode. It was allegedly live streamed sometime around March 11th, 2011 on Justin TV. Despite many episodes of the Jesus Chatline being recorded, this one unfortunately wasn't. Many fans of the Jesus Chatline would speculate if this episode even really happened, due to there being no evidence of it actually happening. During an IG livestream, Richard addresses this and states the following.
It's funny because I'll read sometimes on Reddit, and folks will be like, you know, the Japan show, that's not real. It never happened. Like, no one's ever saw the Japan show. They just talk about it. It's like an inside gag. It was real. I swear it was real. We did it. We did it in my basement. It really happened. And I can't believe nobody has it, or I've never seen anybody record it, or have a clip of it. It's just gone.
With the existence of the episode being confirmed, more speculation on where people could find the episode began. In an AMA by Richard Burnish, he states that he does have some of the assets from that video, while he doesn't have the actual live stream. People took this information and began a hunt for the lost episode. There's a Google document that members of the Jesus Chatline subreddit started that contains all known information of the episode. They state that the premise of the episode was Richard and Steven go to Japan to help clean up some of the nuclear waste. Richard eventually dies from radiation poisoning. Throughout the episode, they used Geiger counters. From Richard's memory, the radiation levels kept getting higher and higher until a siren went off. The siren effect is played in the recently discovered April 3rd, 2011 episode. Battleking.com. They also have the green screen that was used during that episode and other keyword information that could lead to the discovery of the lost episode. But to this day, no one has been able to successfully find it. If you want to check out the Google document for yourself, I'll include a link in the description. After the end of the Jesus Chatline, Richard would decide to leave the internet for nearly a decade, while Steven went on to start his own show called Haul and Ass under his new persona, T. Rucker. In 2014, Steven's solo web series, Haul and Ass, followed a similar format to the Jesus Chatline, only this time he would come on the show as an American trucker. The main topic of the show was to talk about trucking or any American-related topic. Steven/T. Rucker would sometimes have a guest come on the show, such as Amanda Tarantino or Bob Croft. Despite not being as big as the Jesus Chatline, the community was arguably stronger. This was more in line for what Steven had envisioned for the Jesus Chatline. Steven always wanted a close-knit community, while Richard wanted to expand the show. And it's to be noted that this may have caused a divide between the two, as noted in Richard's AMA. However, Steven would later pass away on October 16th of 2018 due to a long, hard-fought battle with cancer. Rest in peace, Steven. Now after nearly a decade, Richard Burnish has started up his own show called The Ark. It's basically a continuation of the Jesus Chatline, but with just him. The quality of the show is extremely high compared to the old Jesus Chatline. The show is still relatively new, and it still holds some of the old gags from the Jesus Chatline back in 2011. If you're interested in a continuation of the series, then I would suggest checking out Richard Burnish's YouTube channel.
You've always said to pray the gay away.
That's
and
right.
I've been trying to pray the gay away for a while.
Okay.
And I've been watching you since the Jesus Chatline when Steven was a part of it. And he used to say, when you're having these thoughts, think about baseball.
Think about baseball.
Right?
That's right. You think about baseball.
And every time I try to think about baseball, I just want to drop my pants and shove that bat up my ass and just sit on it, Richard.
Thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate it if you could leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below telling me what you think of the Jesus Chatline. If you're already a fan of the show, what's your favorite moment from it? Alright, that's all I got. Peace.
Shout it, just keep ringing.